sexuality. So the Bishop of Oxford has released a paper arguing that the church should embrace and support same-sex marriage. And it's pretty culturally driven. He says, look, church is out of step with culture, we need to get in line, and it's very much of the cultural moment. Because the cultural story is, look, sexual fulfilment is key to happiness. Sex is less about what we do, but about who we are, and our desires and our orientations define us. Tolerance isn't enough, we need affirmation. But in contrast, the church is a community of conviction centered on Jesus and his teachings and his command to go and make disciples. And that challenge is much harder in a society in which meaning isn't static and everybody is on a journey and gets to write their own script. But we do need to tell a better story about what it means to be human. We're human beings with sexual desires, not primarily sexual beings. Our image bearing defines us, not our sexuality. Love of God is key to human flourishing, not sexual fulfillment. Our desires are not all God-given. We should not simply be authentic to them. That would be to deny the reality of Genesis 3 and the fallen world we live in. And so Christian worship is about submitting our desires to the will of God. And so we need to do a lot better in our storytelling and stop saying sex is kind of bad and dirty and somehow miraculously redeemed within marriage. Sex is good, but it doesn't define us. Marriage is a gift, but it's not for everyone. Sex is a source of intimacy, but it is not the only one. We need to do a lot better job on friendship. And celibacy is not a sacrifice. Is a sacrifice, but it is not a fate worse than death, as David Bennett, a gay celibate Christian, reminds us. Our culture, uniquely within history, has made sex and sexuality defining. And that's the story we need to challenge and tell a better one to our culture and to a church, both of which are broken around sexuality. And that's also why we need countercultural communities, the church, which gives us the strength to live into this and helps us to embed what it means to be human.